So here now with more, Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida. What do you say to that, Congressman?
Well, the reason we know Democrats are disingenuous when they say to just use the normal processes to secure the border is that they've been in charge of the Congress for more than 4 months, and Nancy Pelosi has not put a single border security bill on the floor for us to vote for or against. What you have now is a 58-year winning streak for the National Defense Authorization Act. In partisan times and divided government, it has always been effective to do right by our troops in the absence of poison pills. Now we see the circumstance where there could be a poison pill, and Democrats could put our troops in danger by creating a partisan environment around what we all should agree on, and that's authorizing the activities of our military.
All right, so a very big change was proposed today by the president in terms of how we decide who gets to come into the country and who doesn't. And here is what Senator Richard Blumenthal said about that. Watch.
It is despicable demagoguery designed simply to appeal to Donald Trump's base and prepare for the 2020 election. It is a political document, not a realistic reform proposal. It's designed for the Donald Trump base, not for the American people.
What do you say to that?
I don't know what's political demagoguery about saying, do you want people here on merit or not? Do you want people that come here to speak English or not? Do you want frivolous asylum claims sent immediately back to their home country or not? These aren't views that are outside the norm. I think most American people would want an asylum system that works. But what we have right now, Martha, is catch and release. The Democrats are against the catch. We're against the release. And I think that with the president's new plan, we have a framework that really shows the contrasts between the parties heading into the next election.
All right, let's put up this from Ann Coulter, who tweeted today blasting the president's new plan. She says, no wall, keep same massive levels of legal immigration. And this is the Rube Bait campaign document, not even a serious bill, she says.
Well, look, we agree that the legislation doesn't reduce legal immigration. It is not the intent of the president to reduce legal immigration when it can help the American people, when it can be an updraft for the American economy. The question is whether or not we have an immigration policy that is America first, or one that is Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador first, and putting the interests of the cartels in play. So I think Ann Coulter's criticism on the substance is accurate. As it relates to the wall, look, the president's budget lays out billions of dollars more for the wall. He's seized what funds he can and applied them to the wall. And frankly, we need the Congress to be more engaged to prioritize that element of border security. As your segment pointed out, 100,000 people last month. And in just the last 6 months, 1% of Guatemala has moved into the United States. That's really bad for us, but it's really bad for them, too.
Thank you very much. Congressman Gaetz, good to see you tonight.